And what's going on, you guys? What is going on? This is your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, okay? And we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. What is going on, you guys? I hope you guys are having a blessed morning. I know that some of you guys are probably on the way to work. Some of y'all might be getting ready for work and all that good stuff. My ass was sitting here laying in the bed. I just woke up. Y'all know I just got back in from Houston a couple of hours ago, and I was just laying down and I got this DM from one of my Scotty Gang members, longtime Scotty Gang members. And I was like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Now I know I got to get up. I know I got to get up and do this live real quick, okay? Okay, I know I got to get up and do this live. But before we get into this live, let me let you guys know, don't forget that my live review of The Real Housewives of Potomac will be later on today at 1 p.m. Eastern. I got to watch the reunion on Peacock. I ain't watched it yet, and I intend on watching it right after this live is over with. So make sure you guys are setting your reminders and all that good stuff for this particular live review. Yes, it will be right after. It'll be later today at 1 p.m. Eastern time, but it will be noon for the Central Time people. So make sure you guys tune in for all of that good stuff, okay? All righty then. And then tonight is the Whether You Like It or Not panel, and we will be over on Simply Sakina's page. It will be the five of us plus our special guest of this season. So make sure you guys tune in to see us five, as well as Schoolboy and Mr. Busy Blue. Okay, we'll all be in the building. All seven of us will be in the building tonight. All right, at 8:15 Eastern time. All right. So with that being said, we're about to go ahead and get into the mess for the day, y'all. So Robyn Dixon has confirmed that she was fired. Yes, she has. Now, we've been knowing this for quite some time now because about a couple of weeks ago, Candace Dillard put it on blast that she left the show. She said that she quit the show and all that other good stuff. That's what Candace had said. And later on that day, the Jasmine brand had said that Robyn Dixon was fired. Candace said she walked away and that she quit. But Robyn, but they said that Robyn was fired, but Robyn had not confirmed anything until now. Now there's the People magazine thing, and then there is a link that somebody literally just sent me as the theme music was playing, and I'm gonna play them both. Well, I'm gonna read the article and then I'm gonna play the what is it? I'm gonna play the audio that the person sent me, and then we're gonna talk about this thing this morning. Okay, you got to hear what I'm saying. We're gonna talk about this morning. All right, shout out to Really B who's in the building early this morning. Yes, we're all up in here right about now. Okay, so we're about to go ahead and get into it. I'm trying to get this thing set up so I can get ready to play that that theme play that audio when it comes up to it, because I wasn't even ready for this, nor was I prepared. Okay, I got it. Okay, so now let's get into the article first. Now this is what the article says on People magazine. Okay, it says that Robyn Dixon, okay, Robyn Dixon confirms her exit from The Real Housewives of Potomac after 8 seasons. She says, I was fired. Okay, now that's what the heading for this article says. I was fired. So, but my thing is that we already knew. We already knew. You didn't have to tell us shit. And that's the thing. We're glad that you are, but we're gonna continue on. Let me pull this damn article up on my laptop so I can go back and forth. I don't want to do that. Okay, there we go. So here we go. Now, I'm okay with it. Nothing lasts forever, said Dixon, who was one of Maryland's one of the Maryland set franchise's original cast members, which premiered in 2016. Okay, now here goes. The Real Housewives of Potomac continues to experience more casting shakeups following the show's rocky 8th season. Robyn Dixon is leaving Bravo's Maryland set iteration after 8 seasons. She announced it on the newest episode of her podcast, Reasonably Shady, that published on April the 15th. Okay, so what we're gonna do is right now we're gonna play that. We're gonna play that audio real fast because that's where this comes from. It comes from Reasonably Shady. So let's go ahead and get into that.
Turning to season 9 of The Real Housewives of Potomac.
Hear you say it out your mouth, like it's like killing my heart right now. And I obviously I know this information, but like to hear you say it,
right? It's reality.
Oh.
It's reality. The network did not invite me back. I was fired, for lack of better words. And I will not, sugarcoat the situation and say, oh, I am walking away and this is a break or anything like this. This was a network decision. And, and I'm okay with it because nothing lasts forever. And I know, I had a very long run on the show.
Yes. 8 seasons is a long time.
8 seasons for sure. And I just, I don't have anything like written to to read off of. So I'm just like speaking. And I just really appreciate the time and the opportunity that I had on the show.
Yeah.
And, I just want to say thank you to the network, Bravo, Truly Original, the production company, the executives there, the people who gave me the opportunity to be on the show, who saw something in me. In 2015, I think, was that when we filmed season 1? Yeah,
I think so,
because
yeah.
it premiered in 2016.
Uh-huh.
The people who saw something in me and thought that they, wanted me to be a part of their network, their show, their platform, and to share my story and my life, my family, my trials and tribulations, my ups and downs, and the beautiful friendships that I have on the show. So first of all, thank you to the network and the executives. Thank you to all of the producers, all of the crew that we've worked with. Thank you to the fans, of course, who've watched us from day one, especially our day oneers, who, when Bravo announced The Real Housewives of Potomac was coming on and they saw, this weird city,
they're like, what's Potomac?
Yeah, they're like, why are we want to watch this? And they said, well, let's give it a chance. And they watched it. They loved it. They grew with us. They told their friends who told their friends. And, they loved us or hated us, whatever it would be, but they watched us. Yes. But I do want to especially thank all of the fans and viewers who have supported me, shown love to me, who have, whether you directly sent me love or you prayed for me or you just have, positive energy and positive thoughts around me. I appreciate you. And I hope that I inspired you, the viewers, the fans, to live your life, authentically, not feel pressure to change for anyone or for society or to impress people, and just to be yourself. And oh,
you're gonna cry? Oh, Robyn, you're gonna make me cry. No tears. Oh God. Okay. Well,
I'm not gonna cry. No.
Okay, go ahead.
No, and then I just want to finish. Shit.
We don't even have
it's so crazy because like we still have Reasonably Shady, but I really want to say I love you.
Oh, me? Oh no.
And it's been such a fun, amazing, stressful, crazy, wild journey the past 8 years. I couldn't imagine doing what we did, with anyone else.
Oh, she of course I have my tissue because of that damn nose of hers.
But yes, to my Green Eye Bandit, my partner in crime, like it's the show. Really, we start off as friends. It's so funny because we for whatever reason we were meant to sit next to each other that night.
Yes.
I think it was in November of 2011, maybe whatever. When Charisse,
at Knockout.
Yes, at Knockout Abuse, a charity event. When Charisse invited us as her guests,
yes,
we sat next to each other at the table, and we laughed and joked like we'd known each other for years.
I know, that was so much fun. Before anybody knew us, like that.
Yes,
and we trashed the entire room.
We did. we liked every person that walked past, all the drunk people, like just had a good old time. From there, we were great friends, and then the show, brought us even closer.
Yeah.
And we've, been through a lot on the show and faced a lot of like scrutiny and judgment and hate.
Oh God.
And we've supported each other through that. And so although we still have Reasonably Shady, I'm still going to talk to you all the time and see you all the time. I hate that part of our friendship is, not there anymore. I will not be returning to season 9 of The Real Housewives of Potomac.
Hear you say it out your.
All right, so that was Robyn Dixon's tearful farewell from being on The Real Housewives of Potomac after 8 seasons, okay? So let's continue on with the article from People, okay? Robyn Dixon was one of the franchise's original cast members when the series premiered in January of 2016, alongside Giselle Bryant, Ashley Darby, Karen Huger, Sharice Jackson Jordan, and Katie Rose. Bryant, Darby, and Huger were a part of season 8 alongside Candace Dillard-Bassett, Dr. Wendy Osefo, Mia Thorne, and NECA. Okay, I think everything else that's in this article, she basically said it. She basically said it on a podcast, but I'm gonna read this rest because I didn't see everything else. I wanted to speak my own business, my own life, my own news, my own life, my own moves, and I wanted to share it out of my own mouth when the time was appropriate. And I felt like the appropriate time would be once the season 8 of The Real Housewives of Potomac was finished airing, which it is now finished airing. The last reunion episode just went off last night, and I wanted to respect the network and respect the show and wait until the season ended, which I think makes sense. Okay. Okay, so the rest of that article is pretty much her telling, Giselle that she loves her, which we heard in the audio. And then over the 8 seasons of being on the show, Dixon has been through a lot in her personal life, including the decision to launch a popular franchise, Med Spa. When she joined the show, she was divorced from former NBA player Juan Dixon, though still living together. And as the cameras rolled, the two rekindled their romance, remarrying in a private ceremony surrounded by their family, including sons Corey and Carter, that aired in a surprise season 7 finale. But there's been plenty of drama, including cheating allegations that followed Juan. He denied those rumors, and Robyn stood beside him, even saying in her season 8 tagline that she 100% did not care. She also feuded with Dillard-Bassett. The two appeared to bury the hatchet in the last part of the reunion, with Dixon saying she had no anger towards Dillard-Bassett, but that their friendship wouldn't be repaired overnight. Okay, so I don't think there's anything else I need to read from this because I pretty much think that we got everything that we needed from the audio from their podcast that we just heard, right? So we're going to go ahead and get into my opinion, and then I'm going to be putting y'all comments on the screen and things like that. First things first. I've been saying that Robyn needed to go. I've been saying it for the longest time. I knew that she should have been gone a long motherfucking time ago. Like, I don't know what took them so long to make this decision, but old girl should have been gone, number one. Number two, we can say that she brought her real life to the show. Like, we could all say that, like, she brought in the fact that she didn't have no money, her complicated relationship with Juan. We could all say that she brought a little something to the show. I guess we can. I don't know. But I think what really went down with her is that I think she pissed the executives off after last season when she, withheld certain information about Juan and pretty much went on her podcast and went behind a paywall. Went behind the paywall and revealed this information when that shit could have been on the news, could have been on the show. That could have been a storyline. And then on top of that, when she was on the show and had the potential to have a big storyline for once in her life, it still flopped. It still flopped. And another thing too, let's get into this. Now this woman is sitting up here announcing her own exit. But even in the midst of her announcing her exit, she still finds the time to try to shade the shit out of Candace. And I'm just like, this girl really do be staying on y'all mind. Like, you could have just left this about yourself. That's what you could have done while you sit up here talking about, oh, I'm not going to sit up here and say that, I left, it was this, it was that. It's a break, it's this. No, this is real life. I was fired. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, that's what she's trying to, that's what she's sitting up here trying to insinuate. She's trying to insinuate that that Candace was actually fired, and not just her, but Candace was fired as well. That's what she's trying to insinuate. But I'm just like, girl, Keep it about you, and that is the problem. Keep it about you. See, you can't even keep this about you. You got to make this about motherfucking Candace. Like, that's the thing that kills me with this girl. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even make your damn. Your first of all, your storyline was about Candace. Your storyline was about Karen as well. But now even your exit is about somebody else that you don't fucking like. I don't get it, and I never understand it. But I'm glad that she's gone. And I always said that, number one, I said that already early on, but I've always said that Robyn needed to go. And on top of that, I just feel like with her being gone, we are going to see Giselle and how she's going to maneuver through this show without her right hand man. And I feel like Giselle's relationship with Robyn is what kept Robyn on the show for so long, because otherwise I feel like if she did not have that strong connection to Giselle, her ass would not still be on this damn show. And that's just me being honest. That's me being real. That's me being everything. If she did not have that situation with Giselle, she would not still be on the show for as long as she was, in my opinion. I don't know what else was she gonna bring after this season. I don't know what else she was gonna try to bring. Like, I don't know how many times we got to sit up here and talk about, her and Juan's relationship and him and his cheating allegations that she really don't want to talk about, but she rather talk about other people's issues, that shit. Um, I don't know how many more times we could see her try to create another business that ain't gonna work. I don't know how many more times we could see her and Giselle bully another cast member. I don't know how many more times we were going to be able to see any of that. Like, I don't know. And I always felt like she was a part of the problem, just like Giselle is a part of the damn problem. But I knew they was going to have to split up the GEBs at some point in time. I knew they would have to, and I knew that would be the only way for it to work if they were split up. You feel what I'm saying? And they are split up now. I wish they were both gone, but I guess you got to take the bitter with the sweet. You got to if one's gone, I guess I can deal with just one being gone, to be quite honest. I feel like, honestly, and if you want me to be real honest and be really transparent, I really feel like Robyn actually could have been likable if she wasn't underneath Giselle. If she had a brain of her own, she would actually be likable. And I believe that was really my biggest problem with Giselle, with Robyn. I just felt like she shared a brain with Giselle. I always felt like she never had her own mind. She always went along with what Giselle wanted her to go along with. And I always felt like they had this pact that they was gonna always be in this same space. Like, yeah, we're gonna rock together. We're gonna take up for each other, whether we right or whether we wrong. We're gonna do all that. We don't give a fuck what nobody say. We're gonna have each other's back regardless of anything. I always felt like that's the type of time that they were really, really on. And honestly, it's annoying. You know what I mean? Like, it's annoying. I don't want to see that. Like, don't nobody really want to see that. Don't nobody really want to watch that bullshit. Like, we want people on this show to have a mind of their own. And that is the thing. I do think, once again, that if she wasn't Giselle's minion, she would have been likable, and I would not have mind Robyn being on this show. Honestly. Because she did have a story. I do think that Robyn was probably the most normal when this show first came out. She wasn't really trying to be no grand dame, or she really wasn't trying to be, a upper echelon or anything like that. She was a regular person, and that's what I thought. She was actually was a regular person when the show first aired, but as the show continued to go on, I just could not stand Robyn. I'm not gonna miss her. I'm not gonna miss her and her hypocrisy. I'm not gonna miss her and her being aggressive and then trying to call out another woman for being aggressive. I'm not gonna miss her minion energy. I'm not gonna miss Juan. I'm not gonna miss every reunion she's sitting there by her damn self. I'm not gonna miss her trying to call other people out and demand things that she cannot give herself. I'm just not gonna miss it. I think her energy should have been gone a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna miss it. But it's crazy, but Will I miss her and Karen going at it? Absolutely, because Karen would always could nobody read Robyn like Karen. Nobody could read Robyn like Karen. And Karen gives Robyn the stab that she always needed, to be quite honest. Like she would always give Robyn that stabbing that she needed every single time. every time Robyn came for her, she would always give her that stabbing, honey. And I was always here for it. But when I say that I knew that they would have to separate the Green Eye Bandits. I always felt like if they separated them, they would get rid of Robyn before they get rid of Giselle. The reason being is because it's pretty clear and painfully obvious that they see Giselle being the face of this show pretty much. She seems to be, they consider her the face, they consider her the queen of Potomac and things like that. So they're not going to get rid of her. She's your neighborhood pot stirrer. So they're gonna keep her to keep the mess going. That's what they're gonna keep her for. You know, she gets the mess going, she keeps it going. I guess she moves the storyline except for her own, so they'll keep her. You know, Robyn don't do that. Robyn just there. So at some point, it's like how much longer are we gonna keep her around? There's a lot of people that are feeling some type of way that Robyn is gone. There's a lot of people that feel some type of way. I see them on Twitter right now. They all having a funeral right now on my timeline. They all, you know, shaking in their boots, crying and shit because her ass is gone. And I can honestly tell y'all that I don't give a fuck. Glad her ass gone. She needs to go. Her energy has been whacked for the last couple of seasons. I ain't really been feeling her at all anyway. And it's about that time. It's about time. You know, sometimes you can look at them up and be like, yeah, it's about time for her to get the fuck up out of here. About time. And not only that though, there's already this boycott shit going on with RHOP and things like that. But I can say this though. I give them this. I give them this. Even though I'm glad that her ass is gone. I'm so glad. I will say this though. I will say that Giselle and Robyn, they survived. And what I mean by they survived, their friendship survived on reality TV. You know, a lot of times when these girls get on reality TV, their friendships fall apart and shit like that. So I can honestly give them kudos for keeping a relationship intact, though. I can't give them that much. But yeah, like they were able to stand the test of time, even though everybody hated their ass and wanted their ass gone. Because I know I was one of the ones that hated their ass and wanted their ass gone. But you know, I guess I can give them that. Um, So as we know it, Candace and Robyn are gone. There are rumors going around that Wendy is gone too. That's very much so alleged. I don't know how true that is. I'm just telling y'all what I've been hearing or what I've been seeing circulating around Twitter for the last couple of weeks. I'm pretty sure we're going to find out who else is on the chopping block soon. But as we know it and what's been confirmed is that Candace and Robyn are both gone from the Real Housewives of Potomac. Candace says that she quit the show. Robyn confirmed that she was fired by the network, but she was insinuating that Candace was fired too. That's what she was doing, in my opinion. Okay. However, what do they need to do going forward with this show? The only ones that we got left right now is Karen, Giselle, Ashley, Nneka, and Wendy for now. Like I said, we're hearing that it's one more person, and people are saying that it's Wendy. I think it should be Ashley. Ashley should have been gone a long time ago too. Really, Robyn and Ashley should have been going anyway. I don't think Wendy should leave. I don't think it's fair that Wendy leaves. I do think they should add Kiana to the cast. She's shown that she's likable. The people like her. I say give her a shot. You know what I'm saying? Let her do it. Let her be Wendy's friend. because Wendy did bring her on, let her be Wendy's friend and shit like that, and then they can keep it going. Kiana pretty much gets along with most of the people on the show anyway, so why not just let her stay on and, you know, do her thug thizzle, you know what I'm saying? That's what I think. Oh, I forgot Mia. Damn, I forgot all about Mia. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, that's the situation. So I don't know. I just feel like at this point, we got I think most of us have won. We're all happy about it. Most of us are, you know, like I said, there are some people that aren't, and they will be just fine. They needed to go. And that's about it. So I just want to end this video by stating, I am so glad that Robyn Dixon is not here. So glad. So glad. So glad. And I don't really think that it's cool to go, you know, to be happy about somebody losing their job, because we got to remember that this is their livelihood. But baby, I am glad that her ass is gone. I ain't got to see her face no more. I ain't got to hear her voice no more. I ain't got to hear about one no more. I want one. I want one. I want one. I ain't got to hear none of this shit no more. Happy that her ass is fucking gone. Okay? Happy. In the words of Ashanti, I'm so happy, baby. Yeah. All right. So I think that's about it. So I'm going to go ahead and close this thing out by telling you guys to pre-order Tremill's brand new single, Everything, the remix featuring Rico with a K. Make sure you guys go ahead and pre-order it. Carl got a new record out called Cock Goblin. It's available now for purchase and streaming. And Bando has a new record out right now called Nasty, which is also available for purchase and streaming, featuring Tay-G, Alonda, and the Hood Hoes. Be sure to support all three because they are independent artists. The three of them are near and dear to me. Two of them are my good friends, and one of them is the boo. Okay, so with that being said, you guys, this be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. All right. With that being said, you guys, your boy's up out of here. And until my next video, I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. And I will leave you guys with a promo from King Darius Books. Holla. Bye, y'all.
What's up, everyone? It is Darius asking you to check out my newest children's book, DJ Stands on Business. Follow along as 5 friends who are entrepreneurs by the name of Pixel, Raven, a dynamic duo we can learn, and a children's book author named DJ use their entrepreneurial spirit to save money to go on a trip to Mexico. So follow along as children can learn about terms that teach them about entrepreneurship and give them the opportunity to open up the world in the adventures of friendship and entrepreneurship. You can check out my children's book, DJ Stands on Business, as well as DJ's Favorite Day and Twinkle Little Star at www.kingdariusbooks.com.